Welcome to Next Audiobook Shorts. Tonight, we're going to talk about something most men spend their entire lives chasing. Attraction, respect, confidence, influence. And yet, most people look for them in the wrong places. They chase approval. They chase attention. They chase validation, believing that becoming attractive is about changing how they look. But what if true attraction has nothing to do with appearance? What if the most magnetic man in a room isn't the loudest, or the richest, or even the most handsome? What if it's the man who knows exactly who he is? The man who carries himself with purpose. The man who no longer needs the approval of others to feel worthy? Tonight's audiobook is not about impressing people. It's about transforming yourself. It's about building confidence that doesn't depend on compliments, strength that doesn't depend on circumstances, and a presence that speaks before you ever say a word. So put on your headphones, turn off the distractions, and prepare for a journey into the psychology of confidence, discipline, purpose, and masculine self-mastery. This is The Magnetic Man, and this is Next Audiobook Shorts. The Magnetic Man, the hidden psychology of confidence, presence, and respect. The room goes silent. Have you ever noticed that some men walk into a room and immediately command attention? Not because they are the richest, not because they're the most handsome, not because they're the loudest, yet people notice them. They listen when they speak. They trust them. They respect them. What makes a man magnetic? Most people think attraction begins with appearance. They are wrong. True attraction begins with energy, and energy comes from identity. This audiobook is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming the strongest version of yourself. Because the most attractive man in any room is often the man who no longer needs approval from the room. Chapter 1. The Power of Self-Respect. Most men chase respect from others before earning respect from themselves. That is backwards. Self-respect is built through promises kept. Every time you keep your word, your confidence grows. Every time you break your word, your confidence weakens. The gym isn't attractive. Discipline is. Money isn't attractive. Competence is. Status isn't attractive. Self-respect is. The world responds differently to a man who trusts himself. Chapter 2. The Danger of Needing Approval. The desperate man chases attention. The magnetic man attracts it. Why? Because neediness repels. People can sense when someone desperately wants validation. The more approval you need, the less powerful you become. Freedom begins when your self-worth stops depending on other people's opinions. The strongest man is not the one everyone likes. The strongest man is the one who remains authentic even when not everyone agrees. Chapter 3. Build a mission bigger than yourself. A man without direction becomes distracted by everything. A man with purpose becomes difficult to distract. Purpose creates focus. Focus creates discipline. Discipline creates confidence. And confidence creates presence. Many men spend years chasing attraction. Instead, build a meaningful life. Purpose naturally creates attractiveness. Chapter 4. Master your body language. Before you speak, your body introduces you. Your posture, your eye contact, your pace, your calmness. Most men underestimate presence. Presence is not dominance. Presence is control. Control of your emotions. Control of your reactions. Control of your attention. The man who remains calm under pressure immediately stands apart. Chapter 5. The Art of Speaking Less. Weak men try to impress. Strong men express. They do not talk constantly. They do not seek attention. They listen carefully. They speak intentionally. Every word carries weight because it is not wasted. Silence, when combined with confidence, becomes powerful. Chapter 6. Emotional Strength. Life will test every man. Failure, rejection, loss, disappointment. The question is not whether challenges arrive. The question is how you respond. Emotional strength is not suppressing emotions. It is managing them. The man who can control his emotions gains an advantage that lasts a lifetime. Chapter 7. The Attraction of Competence. Competence is attractive. The ability to solve problems, to create value, to handle responsibility, to remain reliable. People trust competence, and trust creates influence. Instead of asking, how do I become attractive? Ask, what skills can I master? The answer changes your future. Final message, become the man you admire. Most men spend their lives comparing themselves to others. The magnetic man compares himself only to who he was yesterday. He grows daily, learns daily, improves daily, not for validation, not for applause, but because excellence becomes his standard. And eventually, something remarkable happens. He no longer tries to become attractive. He becomes a man whose character, confidence, and purpose naturally attract respect. That is the real goal, not attention, transformation. Before you leave, remember this. The world is full of men chasing attention, but very few are building themselves. Most people spend years trying to look confident. Very few develop real confidence. Most people want respect. Very few become respectable. And that's the difference. True attraction is not something you chase. It's something you become. It is built through discipline when nobody is watching, through integrity when nobody would know, through purpose when distractions are everywhere, and through self-respect when the easier path is to settle. The man you become tomorrow depends on the standards you accept today. So don't focus on being the most attractive man in the room. Focus on becoming the most disciplined, the most dependable, the most authentic, the most driven. Because when a man builds character, confidence follows. When confidence follows, presence follows. And when presence follows, respect naturally arrives. If you enjoyed this audiobook and want more deep, cinematic lessons on confidence, success, psychology, discipline, and self-mastery, subscribe to Next Audiobook Shorts. Join thousands of listeners committed to becoming stronger, wiser, and more intentional every day. Because one powerful idea can change a day, but a lifetime of powerful ideas can change your destiny. Until our next audiobook, stay disciplined, stay focused, and become the man your future self will be proud to meet. This is Next Audiobook Shorts. See you in the next chapter.